Hey guys, Angry Monkey here. It is Christmas. Well, not really, but it almost is. And I have in this box something that, if you've been following the channel for a while, you'll know why I'm excited for what's in this box. Something I ordered off of Facebook Marketplace Friday, and it arrived today. I'm super excited. So why don't we get started? So I guess since my address is on the top, I'm gonna flip it over and yeah. There we go. Okay. I guess I should have zoomed out, but I'm also going to bring the camera in a little bit as well. So, as always, we got bubble wrap. This is the boring kind of bubble wrap that you can't really even pop. Oh well. So, here we are. Look at that. A Sega Master System. Like I said, if you've been following the channel for a while, I go on over and over about how, like, for Retro Games Treasure, like, oh, if only I can get a Sega Saturn. That's like the only Sega console I don't have, or at least from RGT. I mean, there's still 32X I don't have, but it was going to be either this or the 32X was going to be my next thing. So anyway, I got the Master System, and yes, it's got the hookups. So we've got the TV cable. There's the power cord. There we got a controller. We got the Sega gun, whatever they call it, the light phaser. And we got a second controller. So yeah, we got all the cables, 2 controllers, the gun. We also got Afterburner, and these are CIB, which is really cool to see a CIB Genesis game, Master System game. Alien Syndrome, and this one, there we go, is also CIB. And Hang On and Safari Hunt, which I'm assuming Safari Hunt involves the light phaser, and that one's also complete in box. So basically I bought that and these 3 games as kind of a set, and then I bought a couple other Master System games. So I got Golvelius, Valley of Doom, which kind of looks like a Zelda-ish type of game. And I got Alex Kidd, which I think was Sega's mascot before Sonic. So, I mean, just a standard platformer. And then, not Master System related, but I got Decap Attack for the Genesis. And yeah, that one's also complete in box. So you're like a mummy, and you throw your head as your weapon. I think it was the Gaming Historian did a video on that. I thought, huh, that game looks cool. And this game, he threw in pretty cheap because I didn't know what it was. He's like, yeah, it's got a weird control scheme, but you might like it. I'm like, he was asking 20. I'm like, hey, can you take 10 along with all that? And he's like, yeah, that's fine. So I got, this is my first Dreamcast game that I got in the last, I don't know, I think the last time I got a Dreamcast game was probably close to 10 years ago. So I'm excited to add another Dreamcast game to my collection. And then, like I said, I got a Genesis game, and I got 5 Master System games. I'm not done yet, but I'm going to stop the video just to clear off the table. Because I have a bag of stuff I got from a flea market that's got some other great stuff in it. So, yeah. Okay. So let's go over these other games that I got. So first up, on NES, I got the original Ninja Gaiden game. These games are like stupid hard, so I don't know if I'll actually ever play it on the channel. I might. I just know they're incredibly difficult games, and I'm terrible at video games. So I don't know, but it's a must-have for an NES collection, so I had to get it. And then another one, this one still has the sleeve, is Wild Gunman, a game, believe it or not, Duck Hunt is not the only game that uses the zapper. You can see here, this one also uses the zapper. So I got 2 NES games, and then I got Forsaken 64 on 64, one of the few rated M games for the console. And I've heard a lot about this game, and so I'm excited to finally get it, is Mischief Makers. This was a game that didn't do too well back in the 90s when it first came out, because people looked at it and thought, it looks like a Super Nintendo game. Why are we playing a side-scroller platform on Nintendo 64, which is known for the 3D platformers and stuff? So it didn't do that well, but it's still a good game. At least that's what I hear. So I got that. I got 007 Tomorrow Never Dies on the original PlayStation. And then jumping into a little bit newer, Nintendo Wii, I got Mad World. Basically, it's like a cel-shaded type comic book style animation or design. Everything is black and white and red. So basically, it's a very bloody game that is shown even more just for the fact that everything's in black and white except for the red. So yeah, I picked that up. I got the original Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. This was 2007, I think? Yeah, 2007. Which I remember when this game was new, where I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Mario and Sonic in a game together competing. And I just thought it was kind of an interesting throwback to the 90s, where Nintendo and Sega were rivals against each other, like as companies. And now here they are in like a friendly rivalry in Olympics. So it was just kind of a neat thing. I think they kind of oversaturated the Mario and Sonic Olympic Games series, which I figured at some point I'll probably get. I wasn't interested back when these were new, but I'm like, you know what? It's kind of a cool idea, so maybe I'll slowly collect those. I got Excite Truck. Kajinama was telling me about this game, said it was really fun. And I'm like, I like fun games, so I found it, and I decided to get it. And it's complete in box. This game came out 2006. Actually, now I'm wondering about these. So yeah, that one is also complete in box. And Mad World also is. Okay. By the way, Mad World came out 2007. And Tomorrow Never Dies. Let's go ahead and check that out. Well, it's got a 1999, 2000, so I'm going to say 2000 on that. But there you go, there's the back of that one. So I got those. I got Nightcaster Defeat the Darkness on original Xbox, which you can see there. Only on Xbox, so it's an Xbox exclusive. This game came out 2001. So there's the back of that. And got some pretty good deals on these next three. So, yeah. I got Fighting Vipers on the Saturn, which is just a fighting game. I want to get the Japanese version of this game too, because the Japanese version has an exclusive character of Pepsi-Man, which I heard that you can unlock if you lose your very first match. You unlock him as a character. I'm like, that's kind of cool. And it's funny because Pepsi-Man uses like American actors and stuff, but it was a commercial series for Japan. Whatever. Yeah, but anyway, I got Fighting Vipers on the Saturn, and then I got Astal also on the Saturn. By the way, these are basically just the guy printed out these cases himself. I mean, none of them are complete. All of them are just the disc. But he made custom cases just using like a Wii case or something. And I'm like, well, that's actually still pretty cool. I mean, you still get to appreciate the artwork, and you still have a way to protect the games. They're built a little bit sturdier than the original Sega Saturn, and they're also smaller too. Yeah. And then the last game I got was Mysteria: The Realms of Lore, also on Saturn. So it's pretty cool. I got an RPG, I got a side scroller, and I got a fighting game. Which I'm actually, like, when I was logging in all my Saturn games over the weekend when I bought those, this was last weekend, but when I was logging in all my games, I got like 14 games for the Saturn, which is pretty decent because Saturn games are hard to find. So for me to get 14 games for the console in a year, when it's a console that old, not bad. In fact, I mean, I've definitely got more Saturn games than Sega CD, which I've had a little bit longer. I might have more Saturn games than I do Dreamcast games. I'm not sure. It's close. And I've had the Dreamcast for like 10 or 11 years. Yeah, I got it way after the fact. Anyway, yeah, I got a lot here. I mean, look at all that. Yeah. Good stuff. Like I said, I'm excited to finally get a Master System. Now, where am I going to put it? I'm not entirely sure yet. I think I'm going to put it where my Vectrex is, because I don't play the Vectrex ever. Mostly because outside of the game that's pre-installed on it, I don't have any games for it. And my controller doesn't work for it because it needs to be soldered. So, I'm like, well, I might as well put the Master System where the Vectrex is and put the Vectrex somewhere else. I mean, I guess I could put it under like the little coffee table that I have or something. Just out of the way, but it's still out, and if I wanted to play it, I just take it out from under the table and, I don't know, probably play it on this table or something. I just need games and a working controller. Yeah. But like I said, Master System. And I'm going to update my Retro Game Treasure list, and maybe I can start getting Master System games. That'd be pretty cool. Oh yeah, now I need to clear off a spot for my Master System collection that I'm building. I didn't think that through. Anyway, I'm rambling on at this point. So, thank you for watching. If any of these games interest you, let me know, and I'll put them on my request list, which is ever growing, because there's a lot of people, oh man, you need to play this game, you need to play this game, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll put all that on the list, and after we finish up one of the games that we have started or whatever, then I'll put one of those requests as the next thing. So like after I finish Pokemon Coliseum, I might do like one of the Call of Duty games that's been requested, or I mean, Mario 64 is on there, Ocarina of Time Master Quest is on there, Persona 4, I think it was 4, was it 4 or 5? One of the Persona games was a request. I've even gotten requests for games I don't even have, so I gotta have it first. If I don't have it, I can't play it. but I mean, there's a good chance I have it with the amount of games that I do have. But yeah, so like I said, put in a request. I'll write it down. I mean, all requests will be written down. Whether or not I get to it soon, that remains to be seen. But at least it's written down. It's acknowledged. And if you haven't yet, like this and hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so you're notified when I play that game you requested or another game that you might want me to do. You gotta hit the bell. I also have a Facebook page where I basically post these videos on there as well, so you can follow me on that. I also have an Instagram where I usually just post like, oh, check out, what was this game called? MDK2, and I'll be like, here's the front, and there's the back, and there's the disc. This is in very good shape. Oh yeah, by the way, this game came out 2000, just so you guys know. Yeah, I don't post on there very often because I always forget I have an Instagram, but I have one, and you can follow me on there. Maybe I'll post about the Master System. Be like, hey, check out what I got. I got the Master System. Maybe. I don't know. I do need to post something on that. It's been like months since I last posted on Instagram. But follow me on there. I also have a Discord. So if you want to join my little community of gaming nerds and stuff, just say I want to join your Discord. I'll be like, cool, here's an invite. You can join the Discord where we talk about video games and Pokemon and anime and post memes and a bunch of fun stuff like that. Like we have an anime watch night every other Thursday, which we're going through Future Diary. If you're an anime fan, you can join us for that. We're like 5 episodes in, so you can catch up and then join us for the rest of the series. Yeah, I guess that's all I really have to say. Just got some really good stuff here. I was just excited to share it with all you guys. So, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day.